Right, I'll try and make this quick. The title that you've just seen, Crrow is... I don't know what the title is, but anyway, let me get into the whole thing. I'll have a title by the end of this. Got banned off a Crrow 777 from commenting. Well, I left a load of comments on today's video over at Crrow 777, episode 222. Okay, and I flipped the computer on this morning and I thought, oh, Crrow's done a video on, we're talking about law, so I was like, yeah, I'll watch this. I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have gone out and done some work outside, but because it was something I'm passionate about, I thought, well, I'll watch it. And I'm writing all these comments in, and about an hour, I go out and do my chores and everything. And then I come back in at lunchtime, check my comments. Oh, nobody's. I got no sort of feedback from those comments. And usually I get something, either you're an idiot or something like that. But I got no feedback. I thought that's a bit odd. Maybe I usually get a couple of thumbs up here and there as well. Well, that's odd. So I flicked onto one of my other channels, one of my other accounts, and I went on the comments, and oh, lo and behold, none of my farming from scratch comments are there. Well, I must say I was pretty upset about it, because I spent an hour putting them comments in there, between sorting stuff out in the house in the morning. So I was a little bit upset that I'd wasted all this time putting comments in there. And I don't want more else to say about it, really, other than I think when I put a comment in, I'm usually pretty good about my language. I'm usually pretty good about not being rude. I might be blunt, but I don't call people names and start shouting real bad profanity, in the comments. So I'm wondering what triggered the expulsion from Crrow 777. Of course, I left a couple of comments to see. I don't know if they still read those comments that they've banned. It appears that all my comments have been banned, but and on both those channels, Crrow 777 and Secrets of Saturn. So it'd be interesting to find out whether, because there's a few scenarios here, it'd be nice to know what caused that to happen. Because I got to thinking about this afterwards, and I thought, this is the perfect example of what happens in the legal system. You just can't write this stuff, but this is the perfect example. You see, I am, when I'm putting my comment in Crrow 777's, under his video, I'm operating in his system, okay? And now, you see, I'm in his jurisdiction. So now he has the ability to shut me down if he feels like it. And that's well within his rights to do that. If he doesn't like something I'm saying, bye-bye, see you later. And I'm out of there, So I thought this is the perfect teaching lesson for people out there, is that, when you go into somebody else's comments and they ban you, that's their right, because you're in their jurisdiction, okay? And that's how the legal system works. When you want to try and operate within the legal system, you don't make the rules up. You don't have a say, really. If they want to change the rules, at the end of the day, you're at the whim of what they say. And so, anyway, it was a great example. I don't know if I had any other notes on this, but I just thought that was a brilliant, you lives and you learns every day, even the little things that might piss you off of teaching you a lesson. So, but one thing I will say is I actually am not happy with those guys. If in fact it was them that that barred me from commenting on their channel. It would have been very nice of them if they could have simply said, your comment, written me a comment back saying, your comments aren't welcome here, please don't comment anymore. Enough said, Instead, I'm like a bloody idiot, typing comments for an hour, wasting my time. And again, it just goes to show you, it's another good analogy with the legal system. You'll put your energy and expend a ton of energy thinking you're doing something beneficial for somebody, and turns out you've basically been screwed. So what more can I say? I don't know whether I've trodden on their ego, whether I've said something inappropriate, or whether it's something completely different, or whether it's, I don't know, maybe I've put a comment on there and YouTube didn't like what I put on there, and somebody in the back room, in the dark back room of YouTube, has said, we didn't want people knowing about that, we'll get rid of all them comments. So I don't know, that's the annoying thing about it, is not having an explanation, and actually not knowing that I was actually banned while I've done. Now, God knows, I went back and checked another video, and I think I was banned on that. I don't know, when the ban occurred. So again, it's annoying, frustrating, and it's exactly what the system, the overall fictional system that's out there, it's the exact kind of thing that system wants to manifest. That kind of, I don't know, get you pissed off, get you wound up, that kind of nonsense. But anyway, I just thought it was an interesting story. And oh, by the way, if Crrow or Jason comes over to watch this, drop a comment. Tell me why you banned me. It'd be interesting to know. Thanks. But what can you do? Just another day in Dan's world. I will say this, I did go back and look at a couple of other comments, and I'm thinking, I don't know, at the start of that video, Crrow777 goes, oh, some snide comments or something like that, about the Constitution and all this other stuff, and I'm thinking, interesting. Maybe he's referring to one of my comments, I don't know. But and the other guy, Jason, as well, I've had a few, and I've observed a couple of comments from him that other people have put, and he's kind of I don't know, he seems a little bit more like the buttons could get pushed a little easier with Jason. But anyway, I like what them guys do over there. I mean him no disrespect. If I've upset him, I'm sorry. Oh dear, getting banned. Wow, I'm a real rebel now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope there was something interesting there for somebody to learn. I don't know. Felt like having a bit of a rant actually, but what can you do? See you on the next video. Cheers, bye.